Every good film pays attention to sound design. Two of the sound design process elements that I'll walk you through today are the diegetic sound effects as well as the use of music. Take a look at this narrative. I have removed all the sound from it and will later show you the process of reconstructing it. First up, sound effects. Diegetic sounds are heard within the realm of the narrative. For example, when a character turns on a car radio, the song that's being played would be considered diegetic, while a narration or an internal monologue would not. For this mini-narrative, we need two kinds. First, ambient sounds, and second, sound effects of what the characters are performing. For the ambient sounds, they're very simple. All we really need is some wind noises and some bird noises. They will be played throughout the film, but will be primarily heard here. Next up, we need sounds for what the characters are doing in the world. This is considered Foley work. Sometimes it can get really complicated. For example, in Dune Part 1, in the scene where Paul Atreides is walking on the spice fields for the very first time, they needed some sound to indicate this wasn't regular sound or sand. So the Foley artist, they reshot the entire scene frame by frame, and what they did was they mixed in Rice Krispies with the sand to make the sound of the spice within the sand. Thankfully, we don't need anything near as complicated, and all the sounds that I recorded were very simple and easy with my actors on site. All we really needed was walking, running, a smack, a gasp, and a little bit of crying as well. Now, take a look and see how all of these sounds have improved the film thus far before we get to music. Finally, we need music. Film scores are very, very vital to the essence of the film, and they do a few things. The primary function is they help tell the story and sell the emotions that the director is trying to get across. They help to make emotions more intense, and depending on the leitmotifs being used, they can tell the story really well. My favorite example of this is in the How to Train Your Dragon trilogy. the composer does a very good job assigning different characters sounds and melodies and then using them throughout the story to help tell what is happening to them without even needing to watch the film in the first place. For this short film, we're going to assign a flute to the main character. It's going to be mainly lighthearted, it's going to be flowing to represent her. Then her assailant will be assigned sharp, more percussive noises that are going to be a little offbeat and might create some dissonance every now and then to help represent the turmoil that he's going through. To go along with the sound effects and the music, that should create a much more fleshed out narrative. And if you would, please take a look and see just how all these elements come together and create a mini narrative. And there you go. I hope you enjoyed. That is a rather watered down version of the sound design process, but for the short narrative, it gets the job done. And I hope you learned something.
I got sunshine in a bag. I'm useless, but not for long. The future is coming on. I ain't happy, I'm feeling glad. I got sunshine in a bag. I'm useless, but not for long. The future is coming on. It's coming. It's coming on. It's coming on. It's coming on.
Finally, someone let me out of my cage. Now, time for me is nothing cause I'm counting no A's. Nah, I couldn't be there. Nah, you shouldn't be scared. I'm good at repairs and I'm under each snare. Intangible, bet you didn't think, so I command you to. Panoramic view, look, I'll make it all manageable. Pick and choose, sit and lose, all you different crews. Chicks and dudes, so you think it's really kicking tunes. No squealing, remember that it's all in your head.